how was that transformation, Magnus, coming from to be a top player, because you were number 2 in the world and you won many top tournaments also, then to become a coach?
Yeah, it's not you know, it's not for sure that you're going to become a good coach just because you are a good player. First of all, it's the mentality, and you know, you have to be aware of that. You have to put yourself as a second person. You know, there's someone else who is on the stage, so to speak. So you have to be okay to accept to be the second person working behind the scenes. And I think if you're a top player, you know, top 5 in the world, you are always in everyone is around you and everything is around you, and you are on television, and the media wants to speak to you, and it's you know, you have to be very egocentric like that, you know. But I think my personality fits more to be behind the scenes, because I was always a little bit shy. I was never, you know, I never liked to be in the spotlight. It was something that came with the success that you had, but there was not something that I wanted to do necessarily. So I think my personality fits more behind the scenes. So that's one thing. The second thing is, you know, you need to learn a little bit about communication, because you, as a player, you have a lot of things in your head, and you know strategy, you probably know tactics, you probably know a little bit about technique, you know a little bit about everything that you have in your head, but it's a little bit about when to say things to your player, how to say things, and you know, that's something that takes a little bit time, and that took a little bit time for me as well. In the beginning, I wanted to, everything I had in my head, I wanted to give to the player immediately, and it became a little bit too much, you know. So you have to choose when to say things and how to say things, and you need to learn that, you know, you have different players, you have different personalities, you have different ways to approach and to really get to know the player. So that takes a little bit of time as well, coming from a player to a coach.
And also in terms of like a player, firstly, because you had a surgery in the heart, how many difficulties did you have to be your best version, like a player and also like a coach?
Oh, so many things that were difficult in my career. First of all, I had the surgery in my heart. I had all the injuries to my hip that led to retirement, and you know, there's, I think as a player and as a coach, you have all the time, you have problems, more or less. You know, you have you know, some weeks that, you know, you feel that the technique is not there. You have one day you feel like, oh, my legs are heavy, and you know, there is not. I used to say to my players that you have maybe 2-3 days per year where everything is perfect, where you know, you see the ball big, and you know, you have good confidence, and you play well. You don't feel the crowd. You know, your feet are light. You know, that's when you win your matches and you play your best tennis. But you have maximum, I would say maximum 3 to 5 days per year where you feel like that. But the best players in the world, they find a way, even if they don't feel the best, they find a way to win. So and it's the same with the top guys, top 10 in the world. You know, they feel the same. You know, but it's about overcoming those obstacles. It's about always trying to become better. So yeah, it's a constant fight. It's a constant work. It's a constant, you know, today is this, tomorrow is this. And always trying to become better.